Mansi was tensed about her first delivery, just like any new mother would be. During one of her sonography sessions, the doctor gave her some alarming news.
So I wasn't prepared for the C-section. But during like around 38 or 37 weeks, I went for my sonography session, and the reports came, and the doctor told that my amniotic fluid is like less. It has gone down really. So, and the baby's weight was not increasing much according to the weeks of the pregnancy. So, she recommended to have the C-section.
C section is one of the most common surgical procedures, life saving for both mother and the newborn when medically indicated. Dr. Shobha Venkat, an obstetrician, says there are a number of benefits of C section surgery. However, nothing can replace the natural birth. The only problem with C section is that blood loss is higher than the normal. Twin pregnancies, fetal distress, lower amniotic fluid are some of the reasons to conduct surgeries. However, it is not always necessary. Nikita Mathur is one such mother.
So he had two loops around his neck of the placenta. So my doctor always informed me that if we feel that the heartbeat of the baby is going down or anything, then we might have to go for emergency C-section.
Despite all this, Nikita was able to deliver normally.
Yes, baby. या आपको देखूंगा
मम्मा को कल कुछ मम्मा ने बना दिया वो उसको कुछ बन जाएगा.
So I was induced in the morning at around 11 o'clock. So we went at 8 to get a scan done for my amniotic fluid, and my doctor said that the amniotic fluid is quite borderline, and she said that if I am willing to, I can admit myself today or tomorrow. We agreed for the same day, and I was induced at 11 a.m. in the morning. Then by around evening 5-6 they could see opening. I was not in a lot of discomfort. There was slight burning sensation. Other than that, I was fine. There was no major pains or anything. I mean, I would not call that labor. I was not in pain. I was in pain only from evening 9 o'clock, and by 10:45 I had delivered. 9:45 was the time I started shouting that get the baby out.
World Health Organization report says the ideal rate for C-section should stay between 10 to 15% of the population level. Higher rates cannot be associated with the reduction in maternal and newborn mortality. Gynecologist Shobha Venkat says that the main cause of increase in C-section delivery is the health complication of mother. Diabetes and hypertension are most common problem, but these can be controlled by prenatal yoga.
Up and down movements. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. Once again, 3, breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Women who go for a prenatal yoga sessions has a more flexible body and more strengthened body comparatively the women who don't take these sessions. Second thing, they are filled with confidence to give birth. They give birth more confidently. Other than that, it reduces their fears which is related to labor. Plus breathing techniques helps them to relax and provide stress-free birth. Other than that, there's a lot of things which really helps them is they don't get gestational diabetes, BP don't shoot up. So these are the few benefits which we do have if we do a prenatal yoga. In C-section, it will take a few days to get back to on your legs, right, on your feet, and minimum 1 month to recover properly.
Voluntary C-section is an increasing concept in urban areas. A report published by Clinical Epidemiology and Global Health for India concluded that older, higher socioeconomic status are the ones who opt for voluntary C-section. There are several birth networks who are working to counsel women and educating them about the pregnancy to choose what is best for them, rather than following their preconceived notion about the natural or cesarean birth.
A big part of what we do is to provide information. So we have something called Birth Options Counseling, and we hear what people want, what they're looking for, why they've contacted us, and then we try and find providers who they can go and see, who might be able to provide what they're looking for, or closer, match their expectations a little more closely. We are not anti-cesarean section either. I mean, we're really pro-choice more than anything else. People need to have the choice, but at the same time, there are definitely detrimental effects to having wide-scale, high rates of interventions that are unnecessary. That is not good for the health of women and for the health of infants. And the woman newborn dyad, that they're really a unit, and that is really the core of everything that comes after, the entire family. A whole family gets destabilized if a woman either dies, of course, or she's unhealthy, or she has some complications. These last lifelong, right? They cause also a lot of mental health problems. So we really have to see this as the cornerstone of family health. These aren't just women's issues.